good, YouTube? It's your boy Dev back again for another first listen. What's good, Twitch? It's your boy Dev back again for another live listen. Y'all know this right there. Now, today, man, we are going to... Oh, a lot of fucking purple hearts. Holy shit. Today, man, we are going to listen to The Life of Pierre 5. A lot of people, including myself, have been looking forward to this album, this reaction, you know, kind of just this experience. I know a lot of you guys have already listened to it on this past Friday, or, you know, 2 days ago, and I have not got the chance to listen to it yet, but it's kind of crazy, man. Like, I said it in a couple Pierre videos. I was like, the grocery song I didn't like, Before You has been one of my favorite tracks of the year so far. I thought that was kind of just the production of Pierre is going to, you know, play a role in why his music sounds great and why it's delivered well. Because as a producer, first, he understands that music, you know, what people need to hear, how it all comes together. And I feel like that is what gives him a little bit of edge in making a, you know, a cohesive project, or, you know, an album of sounds that's going to come together and be melodic and be sonically pleasing. I just think that, you know, Pierre, I'm rooting for Pierre. I want him to be the next thing. It's crazy to me because a lot of artists, damn, what I say, artists, a lot of fans and a lot of like people that I see in the comments, whatever, they comment like, what the fuck you mean you late to the party, boy? Pierre already made it. I hate when people say that shit. Like, I hate when people just be like, oh, Pierre already made it. Pierre, like, bro, just because you and your little borough in New York City listen to fucking, you know, Pierre Bourne does not mean Pierre Bourne is blown up. All right? When I say blown up, I mean you are doing numbers like Polo G. You are doing numbers like Drake. You are doing numbers like Chris Brown. You are doing numbers like A$AP Rocky. That's blowing up. Not selling 20,000, 50,000 copies of your album. That's not blowing up. So when I say blow up, I mean I want him to fucking be a face. I want him to blow up. And that's kind of just like where I am. Like, you know, that's why I usually do these motherfucking reactions towards Pierre Bourne, because I want this motherfucker to do his thing. And sometimes I like him, sometimes I don't. And I'm very vocal when I don't, but I'm also very vocal when I do. So that 50K is not blowing up. Damn. No, it's not. Nigga, what? Do you live under a rock, nigga? Olivia Rodrigo just went platinum in an hour. No, it's not a lot, nigga. Like, is 50K a lot? It's not a lot. Just play the shit. Hold on, let me send you to the gulag so you can go play that shit. Hold on. Yeah, you go play the gulag, nigga. Yeah, play that round. Let me know how that pistol round go. All right. 50K is a decent. It's okay. All right, like, it's okay. He ain't even hit 20K. He ain't even hit. So he didn't. So that's not. He didn't hit 20K yet. So if he hasn't even hit 20K yet, like, that's not blowing up, bro. Like, I don't. See, that's the. If I had a great intro going, y'all fucked me up. If you think blowing up is 50K, if you think blowing up is 40K, 30K, I'm gonna just let you know Rod Wave did 150K. Moneybagg Yo did 100K. Post Malone does $1 million in a weekend. So if that's what you want to compare 50K to a Post Malone, if that's blowing up to you, then we got different definitions of blowing up. 100K, I feel like, is the standard for you to be a name. You're a name. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. Anyways. He went platinum in a weekend. I'm pretty sure, right? Post Malone went platinum in a weekend. Didn't Beer Bongs and Bentleys go platinum in a weekend, or was it Hollywood Bleeding?
Where are you now?
I'm in New York right now, and I'm going to Chicago tomorrow.
Okay, when you coming back?
I like he got that Quavo. He got that Quavo saying, "Oh, take off."
Fuck you any day, make you scream my name. I got deja vu, and yeah, too much money game. Bought a new chain, ignorant ways.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. The way the transition came in, and then like he like like I love the grandma, you know, the intro that was very heartfelt, but then like the beat hit, like it's kind of like a smooth little beat, you know. I'm just like, you know, I'm bobbing my head.
Yeah, niggas for the flat, yeah, smoking that gas, yo, in my pants, smoking that gas, the bag on this, I'm a Dali,
Ignorant ways, ignorance of bliss.
I'm just like, yo, like he just like, what did he even, when you listen to it, it's like, all right, but like, it's just like, what the fuck, what did you say? What? Like, what was the point of your 20 seconds? Like, what did you do for us for that 20, Cardi? Huh, Vamp Boy? What did you do? What did you do? You know what? Play the clip.
This is the opinion that you guys want. You asked me to listen to Playboy Cardi. I listen to Playboy Cardi, and then y'all get mad when I give you how I feel about Playboy Cardi. Look, I'm telling y'all dead ass serious.
You know what? Let's play the clip. The YouTube version gonna see it, but fuck it, let's play the fucking clip. There it is.
This is the opinion that you guys want. You asked me to listen to Playboy Cardi. I listen to Playboy Cardi, and then y'all get mad when I give you how I feel about Playboy Cardi.
Now your baby girl be clawing me. I'm gonna draw the line. Yeah, feeling them blame with me.
Hey, this bit slowed down. Probably gonna go crazy. All right, you know, I'm gonna go find.
I just walking by and everything, yeah, so casually. Used to work a grocery store. I got these.
You see what I'm saying though? Like, bro, you either good at production or you not, man. And like when I say like as a producer first, you understand what people like to hear. You understand what sounds good. Bro, you can get the most fire raps. Rappity, sappity, tappity, tappity, hit you with the lappity, lappity. That's it is cappity, cappity. On your head, then I fappity, fappity. Spackly, spappily, hit you with the rackety, cackly, and I hit you with the cackly, cackly. You know, it's, you know, like that's not gonna sound good if you do it over some trash ass beat. You feel me? Like, it's. But when you get a producer who knows how to motherfucker make that shit all come together, then you get this.
She cozy in my spot. On me, it's my shot. Phony, don't like us, fake homies.
I'm not gonna lie though, this shit 5 minutes long. That's kind of scary. 5 minutes? He's like going down, young job. But then, I fucking fuck with that flow. That flow is nice, man. Going down, young job. That bit, though, that bit. Woo. Hey, the thing I gotta say is I felt like the one problem I had for Pierre was he would have to find a way to separate himself from like the Cardi and the Uzi and the kind of way they're doing their kind of rap style. Because if you ask me, I don't care who stole it from who. I'm just saying who makes it popular. All right. At the end of the day, I always say people talk about the Def Grips Yeezus conversation, and I always say, man, as much as Def Grips may have influenced or may been the start of that kind of like, you know, distorted sound, Kanye West made that shit popular. It is what it is. If I wear Crocs every day for 2 years and Kanye decides to wear Crocs and makes that shit popular, guess what? I had it first, but Kanye made it popular. So I feel like, you know, for Pierre, man, he has to find a way to kind of differentiate himself and find a way to be a little bit more unique. And I feel like the way he had the young job, like going down, young job. Yeah, he finding some ways to be a little, you know, intricate. I feel that. Yo, Pierre, you want to come out here? This reminds me of too, man. Like it's kind of like, so I listened to the PlayStation 4U, remember? And I feel like he kind of has this whole like gaming sample theme going on throughout the album. Like I feel like right there, that sounds like a Sonic Starlight, you know, Starlight stage. This stage right here, Starlight Lake, Sonic. That's kind of what it sounds like, bro. Name a nigga that's facts, but name a nigga who be on time. Said no one fucking ever, bro. Niggas ain't on time, bro. That's...
Hey, you wanna come out here? It was hard, man. I got all these.
Say hello to FurmanBuysCars.com. Sell your car with Furman's 2-minute appraisal, and we'll give you up to $5,000 more than your Carfax history base value. And if you trade it in for a new one, we'll add an extra $1,000. Get more for your ride at FurmanBuysCars.com.
Amazon is offering sign-on.
Now y'all know how I feel. I be trying to do the review and shit. Ad be like, USAA. USAA. bitch be killing me.
Go to Amazon.com/apply.
Hey, that shit be killing me.
Amazon
bro.
is an equal opportunity employer.
Oh man.
Caring for your
This paper like I'm getting bored in school. Ain't gonna be no drama, baby. I got whores, it's cool. She won't be my baby mama, yeah, of course you do. Baby girl, I'm calling you.
I feel like that beat's gonna hit harder in the car, but it's just something about the flow that's kind of off, or you know, I don't know what it is. That's kind of tuning me off, but maybe it will grow on me. I'm just saying, as of right now, I'm kind of just like. But see, okay, so I'm now 100% sure that this is exactly what his theme is going for this album. He got the Murakami. I didn't even look at the album art, but he got the Murakami. This is more of like a video game sample type shit. Like, this is more of just like he's going to use all video game samples in this album. I feel like at some point there's going to be that type of you know, vibe. And yeah, I just think that's how it's gonna be.
She be talking too much shit audacity. Shoulda give me your mentality.
So does he ever say biology 101 in the song, or is it just because, you know, I want your body like an addict?
No cavity. She been keeping track, she keeping stats on me. I can be no daddy and no daddy.
Like, it's a vibe, but it's just like I think I'm listening to too much of what he's saying, and it's kind of just the drawn out, you know, the drawn out of words is kind of just throwing me off. Where I'm just like, you know, like, all right.
Like I'm Cassidy. Wait, I just want your body like anatomy. Blind me. I'm gonna draw the line. Yeah, feeling them blame with me. I'm a king. Wait, call me Majesty. Wait, analogy. Wait, I'm out.
Hey, hey, y'all want to know what's really disheartening, man? Before we keep going, you know, let me. I haven't done this yet, and I do too. So Goblin J had 100K subs, probably one of the biggest slow channels on YouTube. And this is why I don't really be. I had a self-reflection this last year. This dude lost his channel, bro. Trippie Redd hit him with 3 strikes. Bro, go find his man channel. Give him a sub. He had the best Bigger Than Life. Lil Uzi, he had the best everything. Bro, go shoot that man, subscribe. That was one of the best. Goblin J was one of the best slow channels, and they took his shit away, bro. So when y'all tell me that, oh, y'all don't give a fuck, a channel, put the full song. They may not get you now. They may not get you tomorrow. But they'll get you eventually. And I gotta let you know, man, like, yeah. Look at Slater. Slater's another one. But Goblin J, man, that
First one in the door, yeah, and I'm the last to leave. What I'm working towards, man, why you asking me?
Oh, let's keep fucking with the album, man. I don't want to, you know, like, keep it going too much. Let's keep going with the album. What we got next? Because y'all told me not to skip. Hey, Caesar Assam, man. Thanks for the tier 1 sub, man. Happy 2 months, dog. Yes, sir. Surprise Strellis. I'm surprised Strellis is going strong too, man. Look at them gaming samples in there, bro. Look at those gaming sounds in there, bro. Sounds like some old 8-bit shit.
Young nigga, yeah, got big dreams, yeah, on a big screen. Hey, I was 16.
Oh, see, oh my, I can't turn my brain off. All right, if I'm hearing some shit like Pierre, you know better than that, dog. You know, Pierre knows better than that, bro. Come on, flow a little harder. Flow, at least give a little more. Flow a little harder.
Fight the Belize, you fight a Cancun. This all me, you like a sample. I got the sauce to make you Campbell. Niggas
there you go.
on me, got canceled. Thank the Lord every day. I'm blessed to take care of all my needs. I smoking and one to the face.
I done got the Gazimans, man. Oh, that be go crazy. No, my G.
This Father's Day, give Dad the Sleep He's on box down.
Nigga, what the fuck you think I'm doing, bitch? You think I'm putting the ad? Nigga, what the? You think I got an ad button, nigga? Like, this the only button I got. This the only button I got. You think I got an ad button? This nigga think I'm Charles Barkley, bitch. Like I got an ad button, bitch. Like, what that nigga talking about, nigga? He think I got an ad button.
She crack it, get you high. Boy ain't loyal, switching teams. Niggas ain't permanent like ink. I got bands like I'm in sync.
stabbing it back like Zelda and Link. There goes another game reference. I told you, bro. He's using a lot of gaming samples or sampling sounds. He's not like directly taking a song, but I'm just saying he's sampling a lot of the old sounds from gaming, from like Sega days and Nintendo days and, you know, Super Nintendo days. Yeah.
I sell it, cause my main girl won't get jealous. Balmain jeans, this not embellished. Car so fast, look like Andretti. I want top, I want that Betty. You know how it goes.
How much money coming in? I don't know what it's check for. She know I'm stressing again, so you know. Wish I could take it yours, so you'll stay. Don't know. Swing my way.
Somebody took the words right out of my mouth. Pause, by the way. I know y'all Susio gang like to flip that, but somebody took the words right out of my mouth when it was said that the album sounds a bit outdated. I think that it doesn't sound outdated from a production standpoint. It's just the way he's rapping. You know, like if Pierre wants to take that next level, if that's what he cares about at least, you know, to where the Cardi and the Uzi is and all that, then he needs to figure something out that's going to make him stand apart. The problem here is he just sounds too similar, not to a Cardi, not even to a Cardi. He just sounds like Uzi at times, where it's kind of just like, if I wanted to listen to Uzi, which I don't, then I would listen to Uzi, which I don't. And I just think that that's kind of just it's fucking my vibe up, at least my experience. That's just what it is.
Like Neo Sporing, rolling the floor like I'm a florist, flying the country like I'm a tourist. Smoke out of truck, not explore.
I do love his bridges though. The bridges are always kicking in when he does something crazy with the production.
Like a hoop, throw me the alley. This is like practice. SpongeBob.
I just think that again, I don't look. I'm not mad. We can be respectfully disrespectful. You know, there's just okay. There's a respectful disrespectful. But again, you guys like what you like. And I've never hidden like again. I'm a big Pierre fan, and when I say a big Pierre fan, I mean as a supporter. I want him to be big. Pause. But I just think that I'm gonna be realistic with it too. It's kind of just like crypto. You know, like I know crypto ain't gonna be motherfucking, you know, $1 million tomorrow. You know, it takes time. So, and you're gonna have ups and downs that go up with it. And I feel like Pierre is definitely on an upwards trend. But if he wants to take that next level and be the big artist y'all talk about, because apparently he's big, you know, doing 20K is big. If he wants to go into that next level of being big as a Uzi or being big as a Cardi or, you know, his other kind of, you know, mumble rap counterparts that do the kind of same music. If he wants to be big, then he needs to figure a way to carry himself with a uniqueness. All right, like it just is what it is. Like I'm not saying it. The numbers are saying it. Like the numbers are saying his numbers aren't doing what those motherfuckers are doing. And not because he's underrated, because there's just something that's from him is not something that's standing out that he's doing differently. So that's literally all I'm saying. Like I fuck with Pierre. And when I vibe with a track, I vibe with a track. But when I don't vibe with a track, I don't vibe with a fucking track. And like those last kind of 3 tracks are just like,
just chill.
I'm shooting that nigga, Xavier.
What's up, me? Diamonds wearing Gretzky. Wait, I got her keep wait. I don't like the talk, yeah, my money talk. Did on the dresser, I ain't even flex. Yeah. This a humble flex. WWF, yeah.
Like, as much as I fucking hate Playboy Voldemort, right? And I believe the first half of the album was so much better. But, we know we're not finished yet. And For You is the best track that I've heard so far, too. But I feel like Switching Lanes might be the second best track on here next to Hulu. Also, Biology 101 was Biology 101 was kind of cool, yeah. But, like, y'all, like, everybody talking about the Switching Lanes, I was going to hate that track. I actually fucked with that track. As much as Cardi was not saying anything, literally, remotely on this planet Earth. All right? That track was actually fire the way it came in. From the intro with the grandma all the way to the Switching Lanes, that shit was fire. I like Switching Lanes was fire. The whole album is not fire. Like this sounds like something Devin Dorsey would rap. Like, and if Devin Dorsey rapping it, that shit is ass.
She mad, she got cut. Yeah, I went and bent up. I make for the beach. She gon' suck me up. Diamond in class, we was skipping class. Jerk, panties, bra, shit, take. Pass the truck, gotta give him hell. We was skipping class in the bathroom.
I will say, man, the one thing I'm also disappointed to with Pierre, man, is his hooks have been straight dumpster juice goose sweat. His hooks have been terrible. And usually his hooks is what got me. But his hooks have been just ass. They've been real bad. They've been bad on this album.
Drop boy, don't be clumsy. They gon' spin your blocks for me. Y'all niggas got robbed like Ori. Oh, I still watch my story.
This track is at least better than the other tracks, but still, though, it's just a minor step up from what we heard in the last 5 tracks. It was on Ballad Slow when Ballad Slowed had 100 views. And then that shit literally had 100K views, all right? I was the first top comment. I know how to vibe. I know what vibes and I know what don't vibe. For me, at least. And this, not this specific track, but tracks on here don't vibe.
Yeah. Something for you if you would. No, I got bad like Bay Street. Born a man if you ask me.
Damn! Come on.
Wanna get drunk and nasty. Wanna get drunk and nasty. Wanna get drunk and nasty.
God damn it, Pierre. Come on, man. You too much on, like, come on.
Brown with a boy, she must be. Passed up tats on her ass cheek. Tequila and Cornelia, official real bad.
Maybe that's what he needed too, man. Maybe he needed a little bit more features, bro. Like, maybe he needed a little bit more features, and that would have kind of offset it a little bit. You feel me?
B12 and your big cannon. She twerk for her paddock is dancing. She modeled the Fenty Savage.
I don't even know who this nigga is, but
like Drake on the grassy.
We in no castle, yeah, I'm king. Know me, ho, mad at me.
That's a playlist. As much as he's repeating himself.
She wanna fuck, she at me. Keep a rubber on, can't trap me. Bitch catch feeling like an athlete.
Bro, the only thing that ruins the song for me is the fact that he just got real repetitive with that fuck. His hooks have been so off for the album, bro. Like, they've just been off. Like, oh my god, this song was fire though. This song was fire. No matter what the fucking hook was, no matter how repetitive the hook was on the this shit was fire.
Tell me something. What's on them? I got something for you if you want it.
Oh my!
I got something.
Y'all know the pauses be getting me, bro. The pauses be getting me.
Wanna get drunk and nasty.
Okay, let me be a little bit. Let me play devil's advocate to myself. I do feel like if I'm fucked up. And, like, I'm listening to this shit, and this shit just going on, I'd probably just be floating, honestly. And, bro, y'all niggas talking about that shark dude. I don't even know who is. Shark Bait, Shark Ha, Shark Attack, Hammerhead Shark, whatever his name is. That motherfucker was sliding on his shit, on his verse. He made me realize that maybe this motherfucker needed features on his album.
Brown with a boy, she must be. Chanel, official real baddie. Chop house, then a Manhattan.
I like the snares in that. Or Shark Bay, hoo ha ha, nigga, whatever that nigga name is, bro. That shit is crazy. That was a fire track, bro. I definitely love that. It made my playlist, man. Between Switching Lanes, Hulu, Drunk and Nasty, those made my playlist, man. For sure. At least on the first listens, man. We still got some go. Obviously, 4U's definitely on my playlist too. Let me go ahead and put that on my playlist.
Yeah, these niggas don't know me like they think they do. I'm getting this guap, but that don't mean I don't say something to you. I'm getting this.
To be fair, I agree with that statement. Like, I feel like this track was just, this was like the perfect, just like, I was just chilling, bro. Like, Like I was cooling. Like that was a cool little cooling track. I was cooling. I've already heard Groceries. If you saw my comment on the video, I think it might be still there. I think it's a top 3 comment or whatever. But I just didn't really like Groceries like that. I feel like Groceries was definitely a different direction than what we heard on For You. And I thought that it was kind of just more bubbly. I still had the gaming samples, but I just felt like it was a track I was kind of going to skip, and exactly what it is. A lot of tracks actually are kind of similar to Groceries on this album. Hence why I'm not really kind of leaning towards, the album as much as, his previous album, TLOP4. But the last track we got on here is Butterfly, and then obviously we'll listen to some For You just because I fuck with that track. But Butterfly. Actually, we'll listen to the Groceries outro to Butterfly.
With my bros, block too high, we go home. Yeah, my VVs, they froze. Icebox, that's home. If a nigga ain't heat, just get with the mask off. 5 times you like the Candy Man. Rockstar nigga like Beanie Man.
I like Beanie Man. I wonder on the other ad lib though, who was the Pierre song? Like who was that? Like yo Pierre, like the kid that's saying it. Like it has to be a specific kid that's saying it. Which that's actually kind of cool if you think about it. Like that you're Pierre's ad lib. Like that's fucking fire. I would actually be kind of honored to be that.
Don't come outside. When I'm inside, you butterfly. Yeah, she love when I'm inside. Yeah, she love when I'm inside. Get my butterfly inside. Yeah.
It's my shit, dog. I probably listen to this every other day, bro. Like this is my shit, bro.
I'm on PlayStation, girl, let me console you.
All right, so this is how I feel about the album, and I'm gonna be as fair as I can because I am a fan. I'm not a stan, but I am a fan, and I want Pierre to succeed just as much as the next person does, but. I'm also realistic from what I listen to and what I am, and I'm not going to hide what I say and how I feel because that's just how I feel. I thought the album was pretty... It was pretty... I love the fact that, he continues to do his transition work where, he lets the album lead to another. We saw that with Metro as well on his last project. Actually, it's been... and Metro has actually done it in both of his projects that released. He's kind of had the interlude type kind of thing going on to the next track, and it's kind of been a cool thing. I love albums like that. It's kind of just like if you listen to Drake, when Drake did it on More Life, they call it a playlist. They said it was not an album, it was a playlist. I remember when people say that Drake's album wasn't an album, it was a playlist, and I kept sitting there just like, you guys have to be the stupidest fucks I've ever heard in my life, right? It's a fucking album, right? like what are we talking about, a playlist, bitch? It's an album, all right? In playlist format, if you want to call it that, but it's still an album. I think that with that going on, his production obviously was going to be a high point of the album. I think that Pierre just needs to still find a uniqueness, man. I've been talking about it since I listened to him first in TLOP4. I listened to some older work from him. I listened to now this. I think that he needs to find a way to kind of just, keep himself away from the artists that are here now. There were the moments in the album where you can hear like the Young Jock line. I felt like he had a little flow that was different from what we heard, and I thought that he could kind of use that, but it just seems like he's going to stick to the same kind of just repetitive hooks and, just Mini Uzi. Look, they're going to keep calling him Mini Uzi and Mini Cardi if he's going to continue to do what. And if he's fine with that, then by all means, cool. If he wants to go to the next level, and when I mean next level, I don't mean selling 20K, 25K, 15K, if that's what you want. I'm talking about if he wants to be the 100K plus, then he has to figure something out that's going to make him stand out. That's just literally what it is. 9 out of 10 album for sure. Transition got me crazy. Hey, if you like it, Mark, I'm not mad about it, bro. If you like it, then you like it. I mean, I'm not mad at it. That's just how another man feel, and that's how I feel. I just think that right there, too, a lot of tracks on here that was just... It was short. It was 16 tracks, but the tracks were really long, too. But that's with the transitions to be, to be respectful. That was with the transitions, too. But it still was kind of long. He was kind of still a verse too long, where it kind of felt like the track was just getting a little too much, where I was just like, I don't want to hear it no more. I thought that, my favorite tracks on the album, surprisingly, Hulu, intro, going into switching lanes as well was another good track, surprisingly. Playboy Cardi speaking Martian, but, it was still fire. And then, Drunken Nasty with Shark. I think that's another thing, too, that I kind of highlighted. I said that, man, if he would have had more features on here, I feel like it would have given a little bit more variety, and then it would have kind of just not been, similar tracks. I feel like his production kind of gave us a gaming sample as well. His production was really cool. The way he was kind of using like old game bits, Sega sounds. That's really what it reminded me of. Just like we were playing Sega, loading up Sega games. I think that, you know, him being, you know, Murakama, he had that in his with Sus Boy in his album cover. I thought that the album was just kind of just based off of that, kind of just his gaming experience, being, you know, a nerd, which is cool because I'm a nerd too. We're all nerds in our own way. And, you know, to end, I think he ended the album really well. I think he ended the album really well, and I think he started the album really strong. I just think that, you know, towards the middle, oh, there's another track like Biology 101, another track that I fucked with. 42 was kind of cool. I hated Sus Boy, hated Practice, hated 40 Clip. Retroville was cool as well. Butterfly was also cool. So if I had to give the album a rating, man, I would probably give it a strong 6.5, light 7. You know, that's how y'all like it, right? Lights. More if I was leading, it'd be like 6.8. If I had to choose like a 6.8 out of 10, is what I give it off of our first listen. I just think that, you know, the next step for me hasn't really been taken with Pierre. I'm going to take the tracks that I love, and I'm going to keep it moving. I think that's just kind of how I feel with the album, you know? So, yep. That being said, man, stick around for the stream if you want to stick around. We're going to talk about more. We're going to listen to that Switching Lanes again. Let me know how you guys feel. Let me know what your favorite tracks. Let me know your least favorite tracks. Again, it will be on Patreon if you guys want to watch the full video. Otherwise, you know how it goes on YouTube, cut up version. And yeah, like always, been talking too much. Love y'all, man. Till next time, we out. Peace.